What's up, gamers? Happy Sunday. Thanks for all the hype. What the heck? We've got Cowboy with 10 months. Yo, that's a long time. That's a whole Twitch baby in a month. That's crazy. Frodo, thank you for the 14 months, gamer. What the heck? Holy shnikes. Mick Ross, thank you for the 200 bits. Jahar, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know where the Gengar hat is right now. Might have to find that. Give me one sec. I'm ironing out one last thing with the YouTube stream is giving me a run for my money, so give me 1 second. Alright, what's up, chat? What's up, little chatters? I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. We've got all kinds of things going wrong here. We've got X, Zeke, Mick Ross, Cowboy Midnight, Ghost Rider, Dark Art, what's up? Welcome on in. Monster, what's up? Frodo, Nightbot, Jahar, Cackles, what's up? Good to see y'all. I hope everybody's having an awesome Sunday, a good weekend. We're gonna be doing a few things tonight. It's gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot to let you know. Sorry, Nate from the shop replied right away, because I posted that in a couple different groups, and Nate replied right away, and I didn't see it, and Nate brought one to me yesterday. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, but I did get a copy, yes. We are chilling. I've actually got it. Oh, it's in there right now. Prepping it for Worlds. You're at work, so you'll be slow to respond. I hope work's going well for you, Cowboy. Hope work's going well. Yeah, Cackles, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, Nate really looking out there for sure. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna attempt to. I don't think I've explained what I'm doing tonight. Right now, Shiny Qianpao is in 5-star Terra raids. Basically, it's a community event. The community raids the Qianpao, and then if the community gets to a cumulative 1 million raids performed by a certain date, it's in like a month or something, we'll get Shiny Qianpao as a mystery gift. They already did it with Woqian, and we already got it, which that mystery gift is live right now, by the way. So, redeem it if you haven't yet. Zeke! 5 gifteds! Thank you so much, community! Yo, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, homie. Bummed I missed you this weekend. I hope you're doing well, though. Oh, yeah, Monster. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you are absolutely welcome. I hope that sufficed for you. Happy to do so. Zeke, thank you again for the gifted subs. I appreciate it, homie. Let's get some hype. Maybe one of these days I'll join a Qian Pao raid. But we're just chilling. But yeah, I think Ghost Rider, did you ask? Yes, still hunting Lugia and SoulSilver. I've been working tirelessly on my copy of Gold. On this 3DS. I have it on the digital or the virtual console. I have Gold on there. And I plan to get that beat and get to Lugia before Worlds. There's going to be another retro shiny hunting event. I think on Saturday. And I plan to do the SoulSilver Lugia and the Gold Lugia for that. So that'll be fun. How did they not let shiny Qian Pao be Worlds legal, right? Yeah, that's crazy. 4 days of Madden 26 because I'm... Because you're a what? But 4 days of Madden, that sounds awesome. I'm happy for you. First big hit was the Dust Goal. Back to your Pokemon obsession? Heck yeah. That's awesome, Monster. Heck yeah. That's a good hit. That's a good hit for sure. Mocha Latte, basic biatch. Okay, I gotcha. Noted. I got it. Okay, we got into a raid. Hold on, I gotta switch into my shiny Iron Hands that I literally just caught and trained up the other day. Iron Hands is the way to go. It's one of the better options for this raid. If anyone here is going to Pittsburgh, I'll see you there. I wish I was, gamer. I really wish I was. Got work in the morning. Sending all the best of luck on the shiny hunt. Rachel, thank you so much. It's good to see you. I hope you have a good night's sleep and a good Monday morning. And all of Monday, honestly. But, yeah, I appreciate you dropping by. Alright. This is where it's going to be challenging because I'll be able to do multiple resets between my attacks. And I also need to turn the sounds off for my Switch because you're just going to hear Pokemon cries and it's going to be awkward. That wasn't very nice. Alright, so we focus energy here. And then we just continue to Drain Punch, and we never die. No Pittsburgh for me, hoping to make Milwaukee. I will for sure be at Milwaukee. Oh, for sure be at Milwaukee? Got the GameStop box and pulled 2 golds. Go to Alolan Executor and Gold Terrapagos. Let's go, Jhar. That's a huge W. Let's go. GG's, gamer. I really need to turn those sound effects off. That's going to bug me. If you get staff, you'll be at Milwaukee too. Heck, that would be awesome. That would finally be our first event that we could meet at. I meant to ask, X, did that work? Because I didn't hear it. They had so many boxes. That's good. Good. Maybe nature is healing. That might be cope right now, but maybe it's heading in that direction. We can hope. The one local you had like 82? What? I think, Zeke, to be fair, I think this is a GameStop exclusive box, right? I think this was a GameStop exclusive one. Not that that helps with the pack situation, but the current subject thing, but yeah, no. Yeah, it doesn't help the overall situation. That is for sure. People hate Stellar Crown. I could use some Stellar Crown for the coffee and cards pile. I didn't even go check, honestly. Dang, no, why am I blanking? Herba Mystica. Zero clue still what you're getting. Yeah, that's totally fair. Sucks, but it's totally fair. About to start offering 80% TCG player for sealed cash. You want to XY Phantom Forces ETB? I know that's definitely not the sealed product you're looking for, but I'm thinking about moving it, unfortunately. Sound effects, Pokemon cries. It's mostly the Pokemon cries that need to be turned off. A firm handshake, that seems fair. Yep. Seems totally valid. Yeah, JR, I saw that a lot of the GameStops had the Pikachu promo, which is really cool. I believe I'm getting one at Worlds. Oops, I don't want to join. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want a Conkeldurr raid. Dang it. Back out. Back out. I just autopiloted. Gecko, what's up, gamer? It's going well. Yeah, definitely going well. We're 5,600 encounters in, so, you know, a good healthy ways, but not too far. Should get the Switch 2 by sometime September, which is fun. Heck yeah. That's awesome. GG's. Offer him an Unbroken Bonds booster box. No. No. GameStop I went was moist and humid. Pikachu Broom was just out chilling. Oh, nice. Yeah. I hear that's really perfect temperature conditions for cardboard. For sure. Gotta wait for the raids to refresh. Dang it, I clicked that again. I clicked A on my Switch controller thinking it was my 3DS. I'm just not with it. Probably should quit. Delete my Twitch and YouTube account. The singles they were selling in the back were curling. Yay! I love banana curled cards. Those are the best. Card Hunter, what's up, gamer? How we doing? You weren't able to join, darn. Shoot. Another whiff. I guess I'm gonna have to go start looking at my game for the Chenpao. I think I double checked before stream just to make sure. I'm pretty sure these raids go until the 17th, I believe. I hope I'm correct on that. No, I just got a free month full of no ads. Is that a bad thing? Oh, I can show you right now. I was talking about it earlier, but right now the Woqian is live. All you have to, you didn't even have to participate in the raids. Just go connect to the internet on Scarlet and Violet and go to mystery gifts. And you can just redeem this shiny Woqian for free. Go get it while it's there. I think it's available for a while, but oh, you said you were going to quit. Yeah, I already forgot about that. Yeah, sorry. All right, I'll ride out your gifted sub duration, and then I'll quit. Yeah. So you heard it here. All you have to do is click L to connect to the internet, and then go to Poke Portal. Go to Mystery Gift. Get via internet. It'll search for gifts. Shiny Woqian gift. Click on that, and you get the thing. Easy as that. Did the math, you'll get it in 5 weeks. Let's go, Gecko. Heck yeah. Non-stop 30-day stream just for months. Yeah. Get the shout out on Coffee and Cards and a whole 30-day stream marathon. I mean business around here. How was everybody's weekend? What did we do? What did we do this weekend? My mother-in-law is currently here to visit. We had my son's last day of daycare on Friday, which was crazy. He starts pre-kindergarten in a week, which is wild. But aside from that, I have 7 out of the 8 gym badges in gold. And yeah, just chilling. Go back to school in 2 days. Went to the pool. Nice. Heck yeah. I don't know what the weather was like where you're at, but it was really good pool weather where I'm at. Just working, making sure you have everything for vacation. Where's vacation? I gotta start doing laundry and stuff, get ready for Anaheim. I don't leave till Thursday, though, so. Went to this locals tournament and some scrub streamer was there. That sounds lame. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. JR got robbed again. Every time. That's wild. Casa Doom Worlds. Oh, that's right. I missed that. Man. That's so sick, though. Let's go, gamer. Heck yeah. JR, I'm afraid to agree with you there. I'm sorry. The community game definitely does not like you. Coffee and Cards are fun. I always watch them. Thank you so much, Gecko. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I really, really appreciate that. Local scene is terrible there, Thor. Yeah, that's what I heard. Big L's. Both tickets to Universal and Disneyland are plans. Also meeting some friends? Nice! Let's go! Heck yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be super fun. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make Disney happen while in Anaheim. Also, mostly because I just don't feel like paying that much money. So I'm just choosing not to make it happen, mostly. But I'm also, this Worlds trip for me this year is much shorter than last. Although destination makes a difference. Last year in Hawaii is like major vacation destination. Not saying that California is not, but it made more sense to be in Hawaii for an entire week last year. Well, I'm only going Thursday through Saturday this year. Or, sorry, Thursday through Sunday night. Thursday, mind you, at like the butt crack of dawn. We able to capture the shiny snail yet? Yes. Bri, if you go into the mystery gift section, you can get Wo-Chien now. It's available. Anaheim is this weekend, yes. Yep. Everybody keeps dying, but it's not my job to like heal cheer here. I need to be drain punching. That's not true. I should heal cheer. I probably should. I will once. A teammate just did, so. Well, now that the shield's gone, maybe I just keep drain punching. Yeah, I think that's the play. I'm not gonna terrestrialize because I don't have enough shards to Terra type this Iron Hands into the right type. So oops. Yippee! We did it. You also fly out Thursday. Okay, let's go. Heck yeah. Anaheim's every weekend? True. Midnight. What's up, gamer? Did I say hi to you yet? I hope you're well. There's some salty. That's what we're here for right now. I'm here to contribute to the community aspect of it, obviously, but like, I need some salty and sweet herbas. Let's be honest. That's really what I'm here for. This is about me. No shield time to punch it? Exactly. Yep. We go all in when the shield's gone for sure. I was just about to heal cheer, and I'm like, nope. No shield. It's game time. I kind of like grinding Terra Raids, though. I don't know. There's something satisfying about it. You just been lurking? Well, I appreciate the lurk, gamer. Always. Wrapping up your group's D&D session? Oh, yes. That's on Sundays. Heck yeah. Hope it was a good sesh. Hope you didn't die. For those that aren't going to Worlds, which I'm assuming is probably most of you, do you plan to watch? Planning to tune in to the streams? Always a good time just chilling with the crew. True. True. No matter what happens, usually the D&D sessions are always just a good time. Just chill out. When you're not exploring, you'll be tuning in? Heck yeah. If I wasn't going, I would be co-streaming it. You and the baby will be watching Pokemon all weekend. Let's go. Future world champion. For sure. really excited. I've never been to California before, in any capacity. Although I won't get to do a ton of exploring, I'm excited to at least say that I've been out there. Well, I flew into LAX to go to Hawaii, but I don't count going to the airport as like visiting a place. So, with that being said, gonna get on stream somehow. I'm gonna try. I did last year. I got interviewed last year. It just didn't. It didn't get used. I think it got accidentally erased because I had it in my vlog, even as proof that I was officially interviewed by the Pokemon Company. Charge the main stage. Should I? Just never be able to get a creator pass again. Worth it. Going with anyone from locals? Nope. I'm going solo this year. I think Noah got a spectator pass, but I don't think it worked out. Show us one more time how to get the free shit. Yes, after this raid that I'm in, I will show you for sure. Absolutely. Noah doesn't like going places. I got him to go all the way out to Hawaii. I was very very surprised, but it was such a good time. Got Noah to go all the way to Hawaii. Couldn't believe it. Drove from San Diego to Anaheim a few years back. Go to Disneyland. It was an amazing drive. Nice. Nice, nice. That's awesome. The only thing I'm mildly concerned about, and I'm not even really that concerned about it, because I knew what I was signing up for, but it's still like one of the only good options, is I'm flying into LAX, and that's like 30 miles from the Airbnb that I'm staying at. So that's going to be like a decent Uber ride, but I already mocked out the Uber ride, and it's really not as bad as I thought. Like, the vast majority of people that I talk to are flying into LAX. I wanted to go to the John Wayne Airport, but their return flights were absolutely awful. There was, like, no viable options for me at all. I would have missed all of Sunday, and that wasn't worth it to me. Mountains to your right and these to your left. Crazy for a Louisiana kid? Oh yeah, heck yeah. It'll be cool for a Midwest kid to see as well, for sure. I'm sure I'll be in awe. You're flying to John Wayne. That was what I wanted to do. It just didn't work out. I'm not too worried about it, though. I have a pretty huge window of free time on Thursday, so... I have my Pokemon Center reservation on Thursday, but we've got, like, hours, so it should be fine. Hopped in a plane at LAX? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm about to do. About to be living that line. I could have flown into John Wayne for the same price at roughly the same time, but yeah, it was the return flight options. There was literally one return flight, and it was awful. Look at all that herba! Sheesh! We hit the mother load there. That's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. The one return flight was like Sunday at 6 a.m. I would have missed all of Sunday. And I was like, no, that's not worth it. Okay. Monster, are you still around? I'll show you how to get the Wochian. It's pretty simple. All right. So you go to your menu. You go to Poke Portal. Sorry, that was really fast. Go down to Poke Portal. And then click L to connect to the internet, unless you already are connected to the internet. Once you do that, go all the way down to Mystery Gift. And then Get Via Internet. It'll search for the gift. And then there's the shiny Wochian right there. Should be available for everybody. You didn't need to... I didn't participate in any of the Wochian raids. And I still got it. It's a global gift. Definitely not considering they're doing finals in arena. Yeah, for sure. I didn't want to miss that. Like, it's like go all the way to Worlds, which is really cool, and going and being invited by Pokemon and stuff, but then like miss all of finals and stuff. That would suck. Oh, you don't have online? Okay. I gotcha. Impada, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Next year, San Fran? Yes. Yep. Double Cali. That's right. So we may or may not find out where 2027's Worlds is this year. They could hold off until next year to announce that. Because they don't usually announce 2 years in a row. Which they did last year, obviously. You catch them shiny and want Chi-Yu in a Beast Ball? Heck yeah. That'd be sick. It was leaked. Yep. It sure was. And that's allegedly the reason why they announced 2 years in a row. Yep. Not gonna try to get Spectator for Worlds next year, but you're planning to go to NAIC? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. NAIC, if NAIC almost feels like Worlds. Just a little bit smaller scale, obviously, but now that I've been to both, this last year's NAIC almost felt like Worlds. Watch them do a third Cali one. The state's just so big. They're like, well, we gotta cover all of California. Alright, I gotta pay attention to the raid quick. Are you able to join this without doing online? No, unfortunately. Nope. These are online raids. I could find one in my game, I think, and invite you, but I think you still need online for that. Unfortunately. Welcome to San Jose Worlds. San Diego. I heard a lot of people say San Diego would have been a good option. Heard a lot of good things about San Diego. For some 30th anniversary, yeah, that would be nice. That would be really cool. I don't know, I like never have any expectations for any of these things, or like Pokemon Presents or anything. I need to start doing a better job at like predicting or having some sort of expectation. 30th anniversary stuff would be really cool, at least to like a peek at it. Last year there was like they announced Psyduck and I think Darkrai in Unite. There was a couple Pokemon Go announcements like Morpeko, the trainers Pokemon for the TCG. Can't remember what else, but nothing super crazy. I don't expect Gen 10 stuff. That's not going to be announced. I can almost guarantee that. I do not say that with certainty. I don't know any information that you guys don't know. I could almost guarantee that there's not going to be Gen 10 stuff. They don't typically drop that kind of stuff at Worlds. Low to no expectations is the way to go. Yeah, exactly. You can't. You're softening the blow of disappointment if it's that way, or you're gonna be really surprised. Either way, it's a win. Seems to know the Big Pika. I mean, I do, but yeah, Gen 10 I think is definitely gonna be saved for something else. Gen 5 remakes, that was a big speculation for last year. Yep. I think every single year people are gonna be like, they're definitely releasing Gen 5 remakes this year. And then they drop Let's Go Johto or something, which I would lose my damn mind if that happened. Let it be known. You probably won't ever, but you got a spicy Yerba? Let's go. So many good resources from these raids. You should definitely hop in on these if you haven't been. Yeah, obviously with Black Bolt and White Flare, obviously they're gonna do Gen 5 remakes this year. Obviously. No brainer for sure. Easy. No cap, no cap. It was the Earwolfy one. They announced Litten. Yeah. Of course, yeah, it's just like meant to be. Yep. A picture literally painted by Pokemon. I think Gen 10 will show up at the next Nintendo Direct showcase, probably around the holiday. Yeah. I think it'll be saved for something like that. That's not Worlds news. You get some stuff a little bit more related. Not everything is related to like the competitive circuits, but probably some more competitive type stuff. I mean, some other general Pokemon news, like new characters in games like Unite and stuff like that. But yeah. Choose Iron Hands. Oh no! What happened? Did I get booted? Nope. New battle sim they're working on will definitely be great news. Yeah. And they're also supposed to have ZA kiosks at Worlds. I'm really excited to try that out. Really excited. Hey, Break, what's up, gamer? Ryan BBQ with you. What area should you search for a shiny? I always like going down to Area 0. Mostly because the music down there is just a bop. And there's just cool Pokemon down there, in my opinion, but... You're gonna announce a new line of Kingler merch? Yeah, for sure. like at the Pokemon Center last year when they had like a little display case of like coming soon to the Pokemon Center, I'll be sure to send you a direct message midnight when it's just a whole case full of Kingler merch. You knew I would say that? It's a cool area. I really like Area 0. Oh, you don't have that spot yet? I don't know. Are there, like, mass outbreaks on your map? Or, no, mass outbreaks come with being online, don't they? That's a tough one. I don't know, just a general good place to go shiny hunting. Oh, I need to be paying attention to this raid more than anything. Somebody's got a shiny Typhlosion in there, nice. A person of culture, I see. Oh, dang! That thing just got like one shot. That was crazy. Got some sour herba. Let's go. EXP candies up the wazoo. Love it. I need fighting. What's it cost to get your Terra type changed? Is it 50 shards or 100? So I think this build of Iron Hands wants it to be a fighting Terra. I thought it was 50 as well. I have like 40 some. I should be able to do like one raid. Oops, what am I doing? I don't know, 38, maybe a couple raids. Yeah, I think it's 50. Had no idea they even did world announcements. Last year's or first worlds that you watched. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a big thing. People get, more people came and, like, huddled up for the news at the end than they did, like, the finals matches. It's crazy. People get really hyped about that. Plus, it's like breaking news, right? Like, everybody's sitting on Twitter, just ready to post the news. You got a shiny. What'd you get? What shiny did you get? Let's go. Big W's. Two Doggos, what's up, gamer? How we doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. That screen is like a little too big. Oops. Alright, I think that's better. Of course, none of those are fighting. Oh well. The goat thingy. Nice. Go goat. That's a pretty good shiny. Heck yeah. Just like that, you just already got a shiny. That's crazy. Huge win. Yeah, I was gonna stream on Friday. Sorry I didn't make that happen. It just wasn't in the cards. Will this year's Worlds have less drama? In the finals match? No gestures? We shall see. The crazy... So, I don't know if I've told this before on stream or not, but, like, the crazy thing about all that is nobody knew that happened in person. We had no idea. Because they cut the stream out, so we didn't see it on stream. And there was, like, no talk around the venue. I found out... I was in the venue. I found out on Twitter that it happened. It was crazy. It was radio silence about that situation inside the venue. Until Twitter blew up. Such a wild time. Crazy shenanigans. Your 4th or 5th one ever? 4th or 5th shiny ever? Let's go. Heck yeah. Super happy for you. More hand gestures. More drama. Because then that just, like, pipelined into a whole other bout of drama. Because then it's like, oh, this person wouldn't have won. Or, like, this situation wouldn't have happened if the DQ didn't happen. Or whatever. Just crazy. Just why I keep my hands on his side dog. Exactly. Us awkward nerds have an excuse now. I don't want to do anything I'm not supposed to. Yeah, it was, like, not a good situation for anybody involved, right? Like, everybody kind of got... Because then even, I can't remember his name, but the world champion then, he was getting, like, dog dongs, or like, oh, you wouldn't have won if it wasn't, like, given to you or something, which is not true, obviously. He still went and, like, had to win, right? You know, it just is what it is. So there was a little bit of, like, not fair for everybody in that whole situation, but... Twitter's gonna do Twitter things no matter what the situation is, so... The top 4 finals? Yeah. It happened in top 4. Right? Fernando, yeah. Yep. That was his name. Yep. Seems like a super nice guy. Very humble. Obviously played very well no matter what. I think the only thing people were really saying is that he wouldn't have won because it was a terrible matchup for him. Like, Drago would have just absolutely stomped it. Which is theoretically true, but, like, you know, it's not his fault. What are you going to do, say no? You'd be like, no, I don't want to take that spot in top cut because this happened. That's stupid. It was top 8 because then they initiated it in top 4 when they should have done it in top 8 to restructure the bracket. That's what the problem was. So that part was on TPCI. They should have issued the penalization at the top 8 level. So that way the bracket restructures, everybody faces each other. But they issued it at top 4. And that messed everything up. And that's why it became, like, unfair. That was the unfair part of it. Oh, come on, guys. There's no way we lost that. That's crazy. Okay. People just don't like quad thorns, exactly. That was just people crying about it. I don't like crushing hammers. I want my abilities. Beat Jesse in top 4, yeah. Which, I don't remember exactly how it was supposed to be structured, but I think that would have been Jesse's tournament. This isn't me being like the Jesse's strongest soldier, like, he deserved better. Whoops. But, like, I think Jesse was just on such a tear right there, there was nothing that was going to stop him other than that. Chris, what's up, gamer? How we doing? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. Weirdbot, what's up, gamer? Hunt's going well. Hunt is going well. I hope you're doing well. Pre-top for pass. Dogged on him the same way. Yeah, exactly. It was like a no-win situation in that regard for, like, everybody involved. Which I think it still would have been, like, a weird situation, but the damage would have been severely reduced had Pokemon issued the penalization at the right point in the tournament, which would have been top 8 instead of top 4. Because that just messed everything up. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see what happens this year. Name from Scotsman. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. I was like, I don't know that I recognize the username, but that checks out. I got you. Didn't have a Chien-Pao show up, so I gotta check for new raids here. Yippee! I should also be keeping an eye out for fighting Terra-type raids, so I can get some shards. You can't just pick Terra shards up on the map, can you? You have to get those from raids, I think. Whole situation with Hearthstone finals from years. I don't think I'm aware of that. I don't think I'm in the know. Must have been pretty bad, though. Can we get an ends PP up hat on stream at Worlds? I wonder if they would say anything. Like what? It's in the game. Change your Pokemon? I could just like lead with Iron Hands, but whatever. I would take my ends PP up hat to Worlds, but it's gray. And I tend to be a relatively sweaty person, especially at like conventions and stuff. Quad Iron Hands is crazy. Are we really about to do this? It should work, but that's just wild. And gray hats show a lot of sweat, so not a good option for me. Here we go with Quad Iron Hands into this Chien-Pao. It's going to be a good time. Only 2 of us that I can see are shiny. Chien-Pao never seen so many hands. Exactly. Exactly. It doesn't know what to do. It's about to get absolutely punched to outer space. All these hands. No, I'm excited to double hunt Lugia at Worlds, though. It'd be cool to hunt it in Gold and SoulSilver. The last 2 81-92 games that I have left, actually. Is that true? Yeah. I think so. Wait, is Emerald 81-92? I don't remember. Fire Red's also 81. Okay. I couldn't remember if Emerald and Fire Red were 81-92. Gold's the last, like, one... Gold's the last one remaining that I really have to work to get to Lugia for, though. Because if you remember from Heart Gold, we have a bunch of post-game stuff we have to do. I have to beat the Elite Four, all that good stuff. Although I think in Fire Red and Emerald, I also have to beat the Elite Four, but... Gotta finish the challenge before the end of the year. That's actually low-key the goal. Big hopes, for sure. Oh, we belly drumming? Okay, I can heal cheer. That's fine. I'll be a team player. Walked into the wrong club, Chimpo. Yeah. What are you doing here? Emerald version has a broken shiny hunt method? I will be using no methods for legendary hunts, but I'm not aware of that. Interesting. Did I catch it yet? It doesn't appear to be the case. Nope. I did not. Still blue. Aw, no Urban Mystica. That's crazy. Platinum has the cute charm glitch where your shiny chances are 1 in 5. What? Normal soft reset method doesn't work? Does it not? It should. From what I've been told. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe. Actually, that sounds familiar. Now that you say that. Something like that sounds familiar. There I go, just auto-clicking again. Good thing I was a Chimpo this time, though. I just be clicking. No look. No scope. Click the A button. No scope. You weren't able to join? Why? We do their internal clock, which prevents certain events from happening. That could be. Yeah, that could be. Because you had to run away. Yeah, dang, I guess I'll find out. I haven't, from the research that I've done of people hunting Lugia and Emerald, I haven't heard any negative reports, so we shall find out. But I should be getting, the event tickets on Fire Red and Emerald here. So that should be exciting. Ooh, we got in. Second time's the charm. I guess. $20 soft resets starters. Hey, that's fair. That's valid. No, I think you're on the right track. So there's something. There is definitely something. I just don't remember the specificity of it. Because what you're saying rings a bell of some sort. For sure. Shiny hands. I went to hunt Iron Hands right when the Chen Pao raid came out because I didn't have a shiny yet, and I got 4 of them. I have 4 shiny Iron Hands. That's how many I found in my sandwich. Crazy. Went from 0 to 4 real quick. Those increased shiny odds. Crazy stuff. And we trained it up real quick, and the only thing that it's lacking is the wrong Terra type. It's a lot of hands to find in your sandwich. Yeah, it is. It is a rather inconvenient amount of hands to find in your sandwich. Certainly affect the trajectory of your day, for sure. I mean, finding like one hand in your sandwich is kind of, you know, a lot, but 4 is insanity. The best part about this Iron Hands build is Drain Punch just self-heals. So you basically just keep hitting and doing the thing. And you don't have to worry. A what in your salad? That's crazy. That's crazy. That might be a little too much. I'm gonna just... Here we go. Just clear that off the window real quick. One hand I can work around. Anymore, I have to speak with the guy at Jersey Mike's. See what's going on. Like, hey man, I wouldn't have had a problem with like 1 or 2 hands in my sandwich, but like 4, dude? I'm gonna have to ask you to remake this, please. That's kind of crazy. Why is the clock is so close on this one? I think we'll be okay though. Yeah, I was gonna say that Drain Punch should do an awful lot of damage. We should clean it up. There we go. Why PokeDubz looking so freaking fresh today? Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. I woke up like this. Literally. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's been a lazy Sunday. I didn't even shower today. I didn't do anything. It started off raining though, so it was like the vibe was kind of already set for it to be like one of those days. Got the cut? I did. Yeah, gotta prepare for Worlds. Gotta get the hairs cut. All ready to go. Are we supposed to shower on Sundays? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I just had to throw that out there as a disclaimer, you know? JR, you caught something! Wow, I didn't think that was possible. The code that I specifically wrote for that game is supposed to exclude you from catching. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to check that. I appreciate it though. Thanks for acknowledging the cut. I do enjoy wearing hats, but having to wear a hat every day because my hair is just out of control was getting kind of old. So Sundays are literally a lazy day. Rarely get off the couch. That's so valid though. And I do have to admit, like. Since my mother-in-law's visiting, I've been like extra lazy, so not bad. Today I literally just played gold. Like nearly beat the whole game. I need one more gym badge. So, whoops. Just locked in. Oops, I'm not listening to copyright-free music. That's my bad. Sorry, YouTube. Much more handsome in person? You mean it? You mean that? That's crazy. I appreciate it. You can't just gas me up like that. Monday's your productive day off. Sundays resting all day. That, yeah. So valid. Do a lot around the house when they visit? Yeah, seriously. It's like, oh, let's sit this one out. Dang, if only I had something else to do. Like, not play through an entire Pokemon game. An older Pokemon game at that. I'm not sold on my team for the Elite Four, though. The raid has been abandoned. Come on, man. That's lame. Who does that? Have I always had stretchers? Yeah. For a very long time, yes. They actually used to be much bigger. My ears used to be at a whole inch at one point in time. Holy Nightbot. Just laying on the messages. 5 minutes away. That's great. Like, I will say, with the child coming, take as much advantage of that as you possibly can. Because when you don't have that near you, it sucks. It's a big bummer. What deck do you think will win Worlds? That's a good question. Unfortunately, if I'm taking a complete blind look, I'm not even analyzing anything in my head. My instant no-thought answer is Gardevoir or Dragapult. United Wings. Definitely. Nah, Typhlosion's gonna come in for the sweep. Nobody will see it coming. Typhlosion with the Dracloak engine, which I posted a short on the deck list for that, and there's so many people that like just don't see the vision for how that deck is supposed to operate. Bro, only 5 energies? There's no way you win with this. Okay, chill. You know, if you're gonna make comments like that, like, you know the basics of how a Pokemon deck works, right? Like, eesh. Okay. Luckily, another commenter jumped in and kind of elaborated for somebody a little bit. They're like, no. It really doesn't need that many energy. Like, it's not as complicated as it looks. Think Goldie is a dark horse? I think so. I think it could be, yep. It's definitely a contender. For sure. I think there's a lot of people saying that it's, like, overrated. I think people are overlooking it. I think is probably part of the problem. Or they're not respecting it enough. Dango winning in Surprise would be sick. I've been a Dango supporter since it came out. It's a cool deck. Yeah, the Genesect and the Air Balloon are crazy for that. Like, the build's playing like 3 or 4 Air Balloons so they can just retreat into more coin bonus is crazy. Is brilliant and crazy. Genesect fixes so many not finding your evolutions. Like, yeah. They're small things, but like they changed a lot in that deck. Change Pokemon. I can't hold on to like a single thought right now. Right, you go. 2 Hearthflame Mask over Buns? Okay, that's a first. To be fair, if you have 17 cards in your hand, you can't find a way to win, you rethink things. I'm sure I could find a way. If anything, I'd be sitting there looking at them and be like, dang, this is too many cards. I was really thrown off by the shiny Arceus there. I was like, wait, what am I... what is happening? But also, like, why? Really? Arceus? Is Arceus really the answer here? He's trying to flex? Flex your shiny Arceus on us? I mean, it kind of worked. I'm a little jealous, but like, I do eventually plan to hunt Arceus. Okay. Drain Punch. I've been really bad at announcing when ads are coming. Sorry, Twitch. Like to see a Grim or one of the lesser known. Who next do well? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Grimmsnarl could be a top contender for sure, easily. I mean, it was at NAIC. Piper got... Did she get top 8 or top 4? Arvin's deck somehow sweeps were... Yeah. Arvin's very strong right now. Misty's deck from the top rope. For sure, yeah. Now that'd be one nobody would see coming. That's for sure. Raging Bulk will get a second wind, I believe it. I think it's still fine right now, honestly. I just don't think enough top players are playing it. But I do agree that it will get even stronger. Alright guys, don't mess this up. Please don't die. We're so close. If we lose this at this point, I'm going to be mildly annoyed. That Ogerpon and Arceus got real close. Let me Drain Punch one time. Let me at him. One time. Or Arceus over there just doing whatever. Sada's such a broken card. I concur. Yep. Sweet and salty. Those are exactly what I'm looking for. That's a win. I got exactly what I wanted. I got just what I came here for. Roaring Moon's an underrated deck once Megas get released. True. I would really like to see, and I'm seeing some lists pop up even like right now. Ancient Box kind of make a little bit of a resurgence. That's a deck that I was like, I wanted to hop on, and I just didn't. And then it was too late. Because at the time, I was just playing Lugia. Watch Fernando win it again with Quad Thorns just to piss her. That'd be so funny. So funny. So everybody can sit there again and be like, oh, brain dead deck. I mean, maybe, but like to climb all the way through day 1 of Worlds and then all the way through day 2, there's something to be said about that. Ancient Box, best box. Unfortunately, and I only say unfortunately because like Future Box just didn't have a chance. Not a fighting chance in hell did it compare to Ancient Box. Ancient Box is really cool though. I really liked that deck. Alright, they changed. I was like, somebody really about to bring a Kilowattrel to this? I wouldn't be surprised, but Typhlosion would be a fun one. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if anybody brings it to Worlds. I'm sure some of the top players, like, I don't know who, but I don't know. I think it's good enough that somebody could bring it and it'd be like an off chance of somebody topping with it, you know? You hit the right matchups and it can kind of just cook. So, I guess we'll see. It'd be really cool to see it go far. Double hunting Squirtle with you right now. Let's go. Good luck. What are we hunting in? Need him to complete the Kanto trio. Let's go. Heck yeah, that's hype. I kind of want to hunt the rest of the Heart Gold Soul Silver starters, which is a little tricky because obviously you get all 3 of them. But I really just want to do that hunt again. Dang, I should do a heal cheer here. How about the squad? How many times have I shiny hunted Lugia? This is my 7th Lugia. There's 11 that I need to catch in order to reach my goal of catching shiny Lugia in every game it's available in. 12 if you count Pokemon Go, which I did catch in the last raid. Azul's been playing a lot of Goldie and Typhlosion, yeah. He even topped, like, the late night. He got top 4 with Typhlosion, Pidgeot. That's a list most people are running. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, good luck. 7 out of 12 with 4-ish months to go is not... Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. For sure. We've certainly gotten lucky on a few of them. We'll see what I feel like this Soul Silver one's going to give me a run for my money. I mean, it's already technically the longest hunt so far, which is kind of ridiculous to say with it only being 5,700 encounters, but... Multiple drain punches coming in. We should take it out. Not that bad. We're ready to phase a lot. Yeah. I'm waiting for the moment that I have a hunt that I'm doing where there's possibilities of phases. I was thinking about that just today, actually, because I was starting to think of what exactly I want to do after the Lugias. There's a couple more legendaries I want to hunt, but I think there's some more random encounter ones that I definitely want to go for. Two Chikoritas, 2 Cyndaquils. Stop checking them. Just check Totodile, save more. That's fair. It's rough, but it's fair. Yep. It's fair. Just go straight to the Totodile. Because that little bit of time spent when you, like, stop for a second to check all 3 of them, like, it does add up. It really does. I've been debating. My friend, for some reason, has 2 copies of SoulSilver just laying around, and he asked me if I wanted to borrow any of them, and I've been considering grabbing one and playing through it really quick to dual hunt Lugia, but I'm getting through gold on my virtual console first. I'll get through that first, and then if I'm still hunting Lugia and SoulSilver, then I'll maybe start working on a second copy. Because then worst case, if I like get halfway through the game and then I get Lugia in the 1 copy, then I just have a half played through version of SoulSilver that I can still hunt other shinies in. Darn. I really want to get the Dratini. I think hunting the Dratini would be really fun. Extreme Speed Dratini. Because the pink on that shiny is so good. Sudowoodo would also be a really cool one to hunt. All of which I know are just static encounters, but like, it'd be cool. The big green idiot, exactly. Who doesn't like a big green dummy? Plus, just like the Dratini in the Johto games is just such a like a monumental Pokemon too, so it would be really cool to have. So I think that's on the list of future potential hunts for sure. Starting to try to think of get some ideas anyway. As far as legendaries go, I really want to hunt Mewtwo in Leaf Green, and Giratina in Platinum. There were other ones too. I can't remember. Arceus in BDSP. Speaking of Arceus, we really getting another Arceus in this raid? Could just copy the file. True. Yeah, you're right. Mega Evolution item for a Dragonite. Dragoniteite? I hope so. I hope so. Want a shiny Dragonite one day too. It's just so good. It's such a good shiny. Just a big goober. Dratini, Dragonair, gorgeous. Dragonite, Shrek. Yeah, real. Yep. Nailed it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sudowoodo shiny is really underrated. I was watching older video of Quick Panics yesterday, where he hunted the encounter of Sudowoodo in Heart Gold SoulSilver, and I was like, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I really like that. So I think I might yoink that idea. Just cool because it's part of the storyline of the game too, with it being in the way. And then yeah, Sudowoodo's just a really cool Gen 2 Pokemon that I like, and then the shiny's really good. Wow, the shield starting right away is crazy. That's not good. Giratina's hard to catch. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's I think that's gonna be the plan, is to just go straight for the Master Ball on that one. Alright, I need to pay attention to this raid. Why did you bring a Quaquaval? Bro, what? Man. Okay. I don't see... I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the vision. I also heard, in terms of preparation, I heard the Mewtwo in Leaf Green is also really hard to catch. Granted, any legendary is just, like, objectively hard to catch, but... Ooh, a Drifloon one would be really good. That's a great shiny too, and I do really like Drifloon. That's a good one. And another, like, I do want to do more hunts in Platinum, so that's a good one for sure. Definitely want to hunt more in Platinum. Okay, this is looking better than I thought. I still don't understand the Quaquaval, but... Munchlax, the Honeytree Munchlax? Yeah, dude. That's like a, bucket list hunt. But, like, I don't know if I could get myself to do that one, man. The commitment on the Munchlax hunt is crazy. That one's wild. Still trying to find Munchlax? Yeah. You gotta, like, find it first, which, yeah. Munchlax is wild. That one's not for the weak-hearted, for sure. Good shiny, though. It just sucks, because Munchlax is already hard to find to begin with. Let alone it being shiny. Aw. No Urbas. Only 4 trees, you can only find 2 with your AI ID. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep. And a 6-hour wait between checking. Yep. Yes. It's wild. What start am I hunting? I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't decided. You mean for Platinum? As far as other Lugia games, so approaching the encounter in Gold should be there before Worlds. That's the goal, is to beat the Elite Four and get to Lugia before Worlds, so I can do it in the Retro Shiny Hunting event along with the SoulSilver hunt. I'm also almost done with Alpha Sapphire. I think I have like 2 gyms left in that game. So I started that on my way to NAIC. And then I brought it with me and played through more of it when we traveled back home to South Dakota. And that's where we're at, yeah. I was trying to think of why I just randomly started that game. It was, I've played it in transit of traveling. That's the case. Yeah, Platinum. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I want yet. I'm not sure. Piplup. Is that a good thing? Oh, Piplup would be okay. Piplup would be alright. Pretty good shiny, too. For the briefcase simulator. It sucks because, like, Chimchar's probably the better starter for the game, but I really am not a big Chimchar fan. I'm not gonna lie. Piplup would be a good one. As far as the shiny is concerned. Ooh, Iron Valiant's an interesting choice here. And a cool Paradox Pokemon. I think it's probably my favorite. Shiny Iron Valiant goes pretty hard. Rest in peace, Meryl. Yep. Never forget. Never forget. Forever gone, but always in our hearts. This is getting a little closer than I expected it to. I didn't realize the Iron Valiant was struggling that much. I probably could have heel cheered there. My bad. Knew he was a Chimchar hater. I mean, Chimchar's okay, but, you know, I don't know. That's funny. Turtwig, also a good one, yep. Yeah, Chimchar's shiny is like good. It does have a good shiny compared to what it is, for sure. Like, I always chose Chimchar in the Sinnoh games just because I think Chimchar is like objectively better to play through the game with, but Torterra's got a sick move pool, does it really? That I was not aware of. Alright, shield's gone. Let's do this, gamers. I really need to get the Terra type changed on this, because that would make a huge difference. Time to lock in, exactly. Yeah, we had to pause and lock in for a second there. Lugia will be there waiting for us. No worries on that. Chimchar's the best pick in Diamond and Pearl. 3 fire types to pick from. Oh, yeah, fair. Yep, that's valid. You're right. AZ is mid. They made Dragonite Mega, Dragonair, and a Charizard skin suit. Valid. Wish you the best of luck on the Shiny Lugia, one of your favorite legendary Pokemon. Shiny is awesome. Thank you so much, and I definitely agree. It's one of my favorite Shinies of all time. It's such a simple and amazing one. I absolutely love it. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Go Bodat, what's up, gamer? Hello, hello. Doing pretty well. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Ready to embark on this new work week? Yippee. I haven't saved in a while. Let's do that. Think you're fine with being in the minority? You think Mega Dragonite is totally fine? I think it's fine. I don't love it, but I think it's fine. I agree. I saw it and I wasn't like, oh my god! But I also wasn't like, oh my god. Like, I was just like, oh, cool. Mega Dragonite. That's sweet. Neat. Definitely love to see Dragonite getting some love. Short week, though, right? Yeah. Yep. Big Brother would have been around sooner. Hey, hopefully Big Brother's okay. I know a couple people that are really into that. Really, really into that. Yeah, short week. I only work Monday and Tuesday. Yep. Slacker. Part-timer. Don't love half the megas anyway. Also valid. Mega Dragonite kind of grew on you. Can't wait to see what its shiny looks like. Yeah. True. That could make or break it for a lot of people, too. Most Megas are kind of goofy. I kind of agree. Some of them are, yeah. You know what really broke Mega Gengar for me? Pokemon Go. Because if you raid with Mega Gengar, you see it's still got its little back legs. Do it one time. Raid with Mega Gengar, and you'll never unsee it. It's... Mega Gengar's not as cool once you see those little legs. Just kind of ruined it for me. I was supposed to say Dragonite. Yeah, I figured. I got you. Change your Pokemon. Always looked at it as a difficult setting. Turtwig was easy mode, Chimchar was medium, Piplup was hardcore mode. Fair. Yeah, that's valid. Good way to look at it. Should be an interesting week on the show. Yeah, X is another one that's really into Big Brother for sure. Yep. An interesting week ahead, though. Let's go. Hopefully in a good way, maybe? Or is there drama afoot? We got into a raid. Let's go. In charge of the house this week. She's making moves. She in there making moves? Let's go. Slay Queen. I won't even pretend to know like anything about Big Brother other than the fact that the show exists. Not that I have anything against it or anything. I never jumped into it. I do know it's got a huge fan base though. Zamazenta? Interesting. Actually, no, I think Zamazenta was one of the overall recommended raid mons for this. So that checks out. I think Pokemon Cast or Steve had a raid build of Zamazenta for this. The South Park Trump drama. There's always South Park drama. They're always getting themselves into something. This is not looking super great here. That Iron Hand's just belly drummed, so I guess I'm glad I saw that. Well, somebody heal cheered. But I will. If it'll let me. Go! The clock is ticking! It's really running down there. Aw, dang it. The Iron Hand's fainted. Shoot. I wasn't quick enough. I don't think we're gonna make this one. Got together maybe 8 years ago. Watch OG season logo for Code Project. Used to be sketchy. Entertainment, though, am I right? Man, we got cooked. I don't know what happened there. That was probably the worst raid of the night. That's okay, though. It'd be like that sometimes. I will say with this Chen Pao raid, I've been getting the luckiest I think I have been in a while as far as random raid partners goes. For the most part, they're all, like, legit. Every now and then you get a random bum in there, but not too bad. What color is the Chen Pao shiny? It's like brownish. And then the offset color is like light blue, if I'm remembering it correctly in my head. It's like a dark gray, brownish kind of, like for its main color. I wonder if, here. You can like kind of see it, but the Terra effect makes it hard to tell. It's a pretty good shiny. I don't think it's too bad. I like the shiny Wo-Chien that we got, though. I think that's a really cool shiny with the red mixed in there. I think it looks really nice. You weren't able to join. Why not? Oh, I was gonna pull up the Wo-Chien. Oh, the Wo-Chien's actually just, it's another, it was, wow, words are hard. It was another community 5-star raid, basically. It's the same thing as this, where like, up to a certain date, if the community as a whole gets to 1 million raids, then it is just available as a global mystery gift. That's what the Wo-Chien is right now. So if you have Scarlet and Violet right now, connect to the internet. Here, I'll show you again, or I'll show everybody really quick. It was actually right there. I don't know why I just backed out. But if you connect to the internet and you go to the Poke Portal and then mystery gift and get via internet, you should be able to get shiny Wo-Chien for free. And you did not have to participate in the raids in order to do so, because I did not. But it's a pretty good shiny. I'll pull it up here. I like it. Right there. It's pretty good. Kind of nice. Comes in a Cherish Ball. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Might as well just go scoop up the free shiny legendary. So that's effectively, that's what the Chen Pao raids are right now. So, everybody globally is just collectively raiding Chen Pao, and if that cumulatively hits 1 million raids completed, then it'll be available as a global mystery gift at a certain date. I think the Chen Pao raids go until the 17th, and then there's like a little article on Pokemon.com that tells the dates. It's pretty cool, though. I like that they did that. Gotta check your honey trees for Munchlax. Yeah, better do that. Better do that for sure. Joji, what's up, gamer? Oh, man, this week. It's crazy. Really snuck up on us. I was, like, I keep having memories popping up from Worlds last year. And I'm like, wow, that was a year ago. And also at the same time, I'm like, wow, that's this week. That's crazy. Really crazy. My the way my brain works though, it's not even really real until probably Wednesday. That's when I'll actually kick into gear and be like, "Oh, this is happening. That's cool." Time to make new memories. That's right, gamer. I'm so stoked. So stoked. It's gonna be a great time. Really curious to see what they do for how it compares to Hawaii. As far as just the world's experience. But I'm excited. When do you head out? Or I can't remember if you're relatively local to Worlds or not. I don't ever remember who is traveling far and who isn't, but I will be going there Thursday. Wait for new raids to show up. There we go. There's the POW. You can only get Terra Shards from raids, right? Which was after party for people that couldn't get tickets. So that's what I'm curious to see. Because last year in Honolulu, there was a really good amount of like outside of the venue activities that were accessible for people that didn't have a pass to Worlds. Like there was a whole other area of activities and things to do and partake in, even if you didn't have a pass for Worlds, which was really cool. And I'm curious to see if they're going to do that again. The outside activities this year is Disney. Okay, fair. You can get some from the ground rarely. Okay, I thought so, but yeah. Yeah, that seems not super effective. I need to get some fighting shards. I need like 12 to change the Terra type on this Iron Hands. Would have wanted to meet you and battle your shiny Lugia. My untrained shiny Lugia. Hey, I'd have been down for it. Definitely down. The outside activity this year is Disney. You don't need a pass for Worlds for it, but it certainly isn't free. Ho-Oh? That's an interesting choice. I don't hate it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Not really, though. The shiny Chien-Pao is like a brownish. Like a dark gray brownish. Kind of. I kind of like it. Not much space around the convention center. Similar to the area between the hotels last time. Okay. Yeah, interesting. I wonder if maybe they could do something inside the convention center that's like separate from it, you know? But I don't know. I'd be curious. That's like one of the things I'm the most curious about, is to see what sort of external activities they have. You're gonna pull up your local? Do it! Heck yeah. Worth a shot. Worth a shot for sure. Might as well at least check it out and see. I can almost guarantee there's gotta be some sort of things that are accessible to people without a pass. I can almost guarantee there's going to be something. Yeah, this one's not looking good. Dragapult and Ho-Oh, though? Really? Were those your best choices? Is there a way to just bail out of a raid? Oh, can I actually run? Or do you get in trouble for that? No, it's almost over. That was a huge fail. Not saying that I contributed a whole lot, but right out of the gate, that timer was already cooking. Shiny level 52 Giratina versus your level 45 Lugia. Seems fine. Yeah, that'd be fine. God, Giratina's such a good shiny, though. Holy crap. I can't wait to hunt that one. What's today's talk and content? Hunting some shiny Lugia, or hunting for some shiny Lugia in SoulSilver, and doing some Qianpao raids in Scarlet Violet. Just chilling. Big chilling. Yeah, that was a really bad raid. That was really, really bad. The loading times for these have been taking a really long time tonight. Probably go long enough to do like 1 or 2 more Qianpao raids. We'll see. 11:30. It's like not too late, but it's kind of late. I don't know. Weird spot to be on a Sunday. But again, short week. I don't know. It's a toss-up. We got into this one actually pretty fast. Select. All ready to go. Thoughts on the new Poke controversy? The new Pikachu eating a Big Mac promo card? That's caused a whole lot of commotion, that's for sure. I think the pictures of all of the, like, food that's just been bought for it is kind of nuts. It really is sad what it's all come to. Not seeing a lot of outside stuff? That would be a real bummer. Because I think that was a really cool part. Because, like, I think one of the things last year that made me feel really bad was, like, I had a few locals of Hawaii come up to me and they were like, oh, so, like, what is this? I would be really curious to see what it's all about. Especially at the convention center. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I would explain it. And I'm like, unfortunately, though, like, you can't get in there. Like, yeah, it was all sold out when I went to check. And I'm like, that makes me feel really bad because you're local and I'm not. But it was nice to be able to be like, however, if you go over to that other village area, there's plenty of activities you can do without needing a world's pass. And they were like, oh, cool. Okay, I'll have to go check that out. So it would be cool to be able to do that again. Especially since even just the spectator passes are just so difficult to get. It was just really cool for there to be opportunities for everybody. I would be really bummed if that wasn't the case. The village was so cool. It was so cool. I really liked that it was like its own thing too, right? Like it was completely separate. Which at times was kind of inconvenient because you had to like travel over there, but they had like the shuttles and everything. Like it was just so well done. I really, really liked it. Arcanine? I mean, maybe. Reshiram though? Probably should be doing heal cheers here, but like as the Iron Hands, that shouldn't be what I'm having to do. I'm not a support raider here. I am a damage dealer. Actually, we're too far gone at this point. I'm just gonna do damage. You know what? I spoke too soon about joining too many legitimate raids, and then I get like 3 bad ones in a row. Oof. How tight the area is in Anaheim, it's not super surprising. Yeah, I'm sure the space probably has a lot to do with it. I think that was one of the big things with the Hawaii one, is that it was a completely separate location. It wasn't super far away, like a couple blocks, but it was like separate from the venue, so I think that had a lot to do with it too. Oh, we might be able to pull this off. Just kidding. All of Anaheim's site. So surprised they managed to fit a baseball stadium in there. Is it really that bad? That's crazy. That's crazy. Be curious to see what it's like. Planning to make a vlog of it? Yep. Should be. Because I didn't at NAIC, and I still think that was the correct choice for me at the time, but I got home and I was like, man, I kind of wish I would have made a vlog. So I'll definitely be doing some sort of vlog for Worlds for sure. Yeah, I've never been to California at all, so this is my first time. I've flown into LAX. That's my only California experience. Which leaves a little to be desired in and of itself. It's so far outside of Anaheim. Wait, really? Oh, we got into this one really quick too. What the heck? Threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting to get into the raid that quick. Love Anaheim though, very unique feel. Nice. Nice. I like places that have a lot of like culture, I guess. For the location. Like I see I think one of my favorite cities in regard to that is like Detroit. I love going to Detroit. There's a lot of like history and culture there. Some of it's not good, obviously, knowing Detroit, but it's just interesting to go see it all. I'm sorry you were at LAX. The worst part, so I flew into LAX as my connecting flight to Hawaii. The worst part about that, if it can get any worse, was that the layover for the connection was 30 minutes. I was so sweaty by the time I got to the next plane because we literally like busted through the closing doors. It was awful. I hated every second of it. I was like, no way in hell am I missing my flight to Hawaii because of this short layover time. It was one of those moments where you're like very anxiously and uptightly sitting on the plane. You're like, please park this thing and get me off of here now. I have to go. What, a haircut? That's right. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Got my hairs shortened a little bit. Yeah. Only go to Anaheim for the Angels games. Disneyland, Mexican restaurant. That's 24 hours. Nice. Nice. That sounds like a win. Both the Angel Stadium and Hana Center are bordering the next city over. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Wow, 5,000 plus times you shiny hunt this Pokemon. Yep. I've reset for Lugia 5,821 times in this game. Is Detroit like the video game? I'm not sure. I don't know what the video game experience of Detroit is like. I will say Detroit is very different from what it used to be, though. I also haven't been in a few years, though. We used to go... We had gone to Detroit quite a bit. I'm a big Red Wings fan. Have been, like, my whole life. So I've been to a good handful of Red Wings games and preseason games and stuff. We used to go a lot. We haven't in a while since we had a child. Aw, no Herba. Going to an Angels next month. What are the best seats? Nice. Nice. Baseball games are fun to go to. Professional ball games. Do any Palkia or Dialga raids? I did not. No. I kind of forgot about them. I locked in on my copy of Gold for the Lugia hunts today, and that's kind of like all I did. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of a POS. Just really, really quickly and swiftly nailed down 7 of the 8 badges in that game real fast. But there was one of the other reasons why I kind of chose not to. I know that these were the origin forms, but there was a point in time, I don't remember when, it was a while ago, Dialga and Palkia were available as raids, and I, like, raided the ever-living daylights out of them, and I have, like, a good handful of shiny Dialga and Palkias. Not origin form, but I probably should have, though. Only 2,367 more resets until you hit full odds. That's a great reminder. Thanks for that. You're from Hawaii? Nice. Let's go. What I do in Hawaii? The Pokemon World Championships were there last year in Honolulu. Like, literally this time last year. I was there for that. 'Twas a good time. Lugia? Gobodet, did you do some raids? If so, how did they go? Did you have the same luck that you had with old Lugia here? Also, if you're watching on YouTube, you should do me a huge favor. It's very easy. All you have to do is just double tap my face. Very simple. To like the stream. Helps out a ton. I appreciate it. That should still work anyway. They, like, hid the like button. It's kind of stupid. Embor. Interesting. Got shiny Palkia and Dialga? Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Terrapagos? Why? That doesn't seem good at all. What are we doing here? I could be wrong. I don't know. That's just a rash assumption. I just feel like that's not a really good raid mod. Dialgo was 94? Let's go. That's sick. That's really sick. Did they have the special attack? The one that shortens the timers on, or pauses the timers on, incense and stuff? I think they did, right? This is payback for getting so lucky on your first Lugia. It was actually the, it was like the third Lugia. It was the heart gold one. Oops, accidentally reported you. What? Instructions were not clear. Fair, you know. That's okay. Oh, jeez. No, I showed off. I made sure, just because that one did seem a little crazy. It was so under odds. I showed off my DS. I showed off the home menu on my DS. Chat saw it all. And it exists somewhere in a VOD. Everything was legit. Well, Embor died. That sucks. "2024 was Hawaii hosting Pokemon Championships. What was it like?" It was awesome. It was so awesome. Very cool. I had a very, very pleasant time visiting Hawaii. Makes me want to hunt in black too. Yeah, I forgot how good of a shiny it has, honestly. Those blue flames are really sick. Really cool. I forgot it was such a nice one. What does shiny Lugia look like? Take what it looks like right now and change everything that's blue to like a pinkish red. And that's what it looks like. What am I doing? I just like froze there and I wasn't attacking. I'm not locked in. There we go. Easy. Drain Punch for the win. I would show you what shiny Lugia looks like on Scarlet and Violet here, but you know, shiny locked. Boo. No Herba again. That's an L. Big L's. Dub's favorite starter is Tepig. Yeah, true. Yep. That's deep-rooted Dub's lore. Is that my favorite starter is actually Tepig. So real. Only the real ones know that. Actually, to be for real though, I don't hate Tepig. It's mostly the evolution line that I'm like, meh. Until it's shiny. Like, that shiny Ember looked real nice. Charizard I pulled from a single pack I got from the card shop. What set? What set did you get it from? That's pretty sick. Let's just say though, I'm letting the random plushies that you get a random starter plushie. You get a starter plushie from Z8 sent to you at random if you pre-ordered the game through the Pokemon Center. And I'm going to let that random decision pick my starter for ZA. And I will just say, I hope it's definitely not Tepig. But if it is, you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's mostly because the other two are like Gen 2 starters. I mean, I can't not just be biased toward Gen 2 starters. Big time Johto stan over here. Another Arceus. Very interesting. Oh, the 151 Charizard? Nice. Let's go. That's a huge win. GG's, gamer. I'm not like a huge fan of that art particularly, but that's still awesome. That's still really cool. Who won the championship last year? So there's 4 games. There's Pokemon Unite, the Pokemon TCG, the Pokemon video game Scarlet and Violet, and Pokemon Go. Did I repeat that? And then there's 3 age divisions for each one of those. So there's a lot of people that technically won. I don't remember all of their names or anything, but yeah. Emmett, hello! Welcome on in. How we doing? Really wish that last person there would, like, ready up. So we can go lose this raid with Arceus. No, I shouldn't say that. The last raid we had Arceus, we pulled it off. See what happens. Optimism. You need a little bit more of a different vibe with the music going on here. Not saying I need to, like, turn it up to 10, but that's not it. Nope. Dude, what is happening? My Spotify is just going absolutely bonkers right now. I think this is fine. Card shop guy had to open a new sealed 151 ETB just to refill the singles slot. That's fair. I've seen that happen a lot. Want to trade it for Dragonite V from Evolving Skies? That's such a good art. Now that is a good card art. That Dragonite is crazy good. It's at least a PSA 8. Nice. Heck yeah. I'm sure somebody will want it. There's a lot of people in the market for that art. I mean, like, I don't hate it, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Pokemon card arts that, like, don't have a big focus on the Pokemon itself. That art just doesn't really do a lot for me. But I was still hyped to pull it. Very excited. I'll keep it in my, like, Charizard collection and stuff, but this one's kind of close. I don't know. It's curious to see what the Arceus be doing over there. Nor, let me attack. Chien-Pao's burned. That could be helpful. There we go. Shield gun. Yeah, I think we're alright. Oh, somebody heal cheered. Let's go. Goated teammate. Let's go. Sheesh! Holy crap, that Drain Punch just did a ton. My god. That was crazy. Clutch! Nice background is yawning. Yeah, it's just such a good art. It's super cute. It's just a really good art of Dragonite for sure. Sour, salty, and spicy. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's what we're here for. $12. I think I can probably pull off like one more of these tarot raids, just because it is a short week for me. And I will only be... Well, I'll be streaming Monday through Wednesday. Wednesday's a maybe. Monday, Tuesday should be for sure. Oh, gotta wait for a new set of raids here. Napping / sleepy Pokemon. Yeah, they're so good. I was saying that the other day, that I think those are some of my favorite arts too. They're so good. Which one did I come upon recently that was really good? Like a sleeping Pokemon. I don't remember, but they're some of the best arts for sure. I can't remember. Now it's bugging me. I can't remember which card it was. Oh, I think the YouTube stream is a little choppy. Not exactly sure what to do about that. But if you're on the YouTube side of things, hang tight. It usually gets better. I hate when it does that. Like one of the streams gets a little choppy because there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing on my end that I can fix. At least not live. There's also nothing that tells me that that's happening. That the quality goes down or anything. I just happened to look at my phone and see that it was choppy. The resting Charizard V promo card from the Sword and Shield slot. Yeah, those... There was, what, 3 promos from that box? Those are from the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. I loved those promos. I absolutely adore those. I think they're very undervalued. I know probably overproduced, but there are some really good arts, for sure. The Sleeping Snorlax from 151? Yeah, so good. So good. Great promo. Wait, that was the promo, right? The ETB promo? Ooh, shiny Sarah ledge. Choppy at first, but now it's good. All right, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. Yeah, usually it'll it gets choppy for a second, and then it kind of just fixes itself. I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does, that seems to be the case. Dang, somebody really punched that thing. Holy crap. They punched it and they meant it. A decent little amount of viewers on YouTube tonight. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody, obviously, but always cool to see the YouTube side of things actually pick up. So I appreciate it. I don't know how nice this dual setup looks on the shorts feed, with the Terror Raid battle being on the bottom and the SoulSilver hunt being in the middle, but that's like the best orientation that I could get to work out. Turns out it's hard to fit multiple screens, kind of, and make it look good on a vertical format. But I still think streaming vertically is the most effective thing for me, anyway, as far as discoverability goes, so. That's what we're doing. Also think that we got this raid locked up here. A single pack I pulled the Charizard. Yeah, that's crazy. That's some good luck right there. That's some good luck for sure. Oops. Ooh, 2 sour. Nice. Alright, I lied. One more raid. That one actually went a little faster. That one went really quick, actually, so... We'll do one more Chien Pao. Got the full art Scraggy. Let's go. Heck yeah. I'm not a big Scraggy fan, but the Scraggy art is a good one. That is a really good one. I think I pulled that as well. I need to double check. Yeah. Yeah, this guy. That's a good art. The illustration rares are so good. They've been so good lately. Poster box didn't get anything. Dang it. Rip. Friend was gonna buy it but changed his mind and got Destined Rivals single. I think you mentioned that. Yeah, with the Charizard. Yeah, because you were like, yeah, my friend was going to buy that, but I did, and then I pulled the Charizard. That's right. Okay, now I remember you mentioned that, I think the last stream. That's crazy. Because we were talking about how, like, if it were, like, the other way around, you're like, I would be happy for my friend, but also a little salty, I'm not going to lie. It would be hard not to feel all of the feelings. Weather is amazingly beautiful. We're a mere 4 hours away in Las Vegas. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm very, very excited. And I heard I heard from another local that the weather's supposed to be really nice this week. So that is awesome. I was really hoping that it wasn't going to be too hot, because I'm not a heat guy. I'm a sweater. So the cooler the better for me, especially at like large conventions and stuff. He was pissed but happy for you. Yeah. Valid. Yeah. Hard not to be super bummed. You're like, dang it, I was gonna buy that and I didn't. Should open up that PSA 9.3 and Shiny Hunt Ho-Oh. I could also just do it on 2 of my other copies of Gold. I could do that instead. The mornings are just chef's kiss. Nothing like some good morning weather. For sure. LED Gengar, yo! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome on in, Ghosty Gang. Let's go. Gengar's pretty cool, right? Hey, thank you so much. I hope you had an awesome stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, gamers. If you guys are here, you are already here, and you do happen to be a fan of Gengar as well, you know, we like Gengar a little bit around here, and you want to see literally the world's largest Gengar collection. I don't even care about the Guinness Book of World Records one. That one's irrelevant, and I mean every word of it. Check out LED Gengar. She's awesome. Actually, one of the rarest pieces of my collection, the Phantom Forces ETB, I actually got that from her. So massive shout out. Welcome on in, gamers. I am PokeDubz, or Justin, whatever you want to call me, or Idiot. You know, as long as it's not too bad, I'm pretty much okay with anything. I do a lot of Pokemon stuff, TCG, shiny hunting. I'm just obsessed all around. But we are currently shiny hunting Lugia in SoulSilver and just kind of grinding Qianpao raids for mostly Herba Mystica, but my overall goal with the Lugia is I'm trying to catch shiny Lugia in every single game that it's available in, because Lugia is my very close second favorite Pokemon, and I've currently got 7 of the 12 that I need. So, really making some really good progress. Had a lot of really fast hunts in this. But like I said, I play the TCG. I'm also a TCG judge. Yeah. We're just chilling. I appreciate you guys. I know, I'm excited to, yes. One of these times it's gonna work out. Keep missing opportunities to finally meet you. One of these times. It's gonna be this time, for sure. Easy. Ghosty Gang raid. Hype. Focus energy. Let me pretend to help my team here really quick. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Happy Sunday. I hope you guys had an awesome stream. What were we cracking open tonight? Just now noticing your Drifloon plush behind you? Yeah, I love that's it's such a good plushie. Man, Pokemon plushies are so awesome. Especially ghost Pokemon ones. I really wanted to, so I have like a... Remember, there was a point in time where, like, ceiling hooks were a really big thing. Like, everybody had hung something from their ceiling, like a plant or something. I have a ceiling hook like over by that Gengar skateboard over there, but I have a lamp that's in the way. I wanted to hang the Drifloon from that, but I need to orient it a little different. It'd be funny to just have the Drifloon just hanging around. Hide your kids! The Drifloon's flying around! A lot of new mega sets trying to get the gold cards. Let's go! Heck yeah. That's hype. How have the mega sets been so far? We might lose this one, and it might almost be my fault. I feel like I haven't been helping that well. My singular brain cell is stretched to the utmost max right now. Ooh, it's gonna be close. If only my Iron Hands was had the right Terra type. That might help. Oh, Skeleturge coming in there with the clutch. Final hit, I guess. Text you with a proposition, you have something I need. Okay, alright, yeah, feel free. Absolutely. If there was anything in my collection that was ever to go to somebody, you would obviously have first dibs. 100%. Feel free to reach out. Ghost for life, that's what I'm saying, exactly. Actually, yeah, for anybody else that doesn't know, while Gengar is my favorite, I just really like ghost Pokemon in general. I have like a whole ghost type like half sleeve going on here. Salty and sweet herba, let's go. All right, we can we got the raid. Let's do a couple more raids. Raids for the raid. Yeah. Full arts look fantastic. God, the illustrations have been they've been absolutely knocking it out of the park lately. So good. Might get your first tattoo this year? Let's go. Heck yeah. They're I hate to sound cliche because I feel like a lot of people say this, but they're pretty addicting. Once you get one, you're like, oh, when's my next one? Put it on the ceiling fan so it looks like it's flying. That'd be funny. That would be funny. A little Drifloon just spinning around. Drifloon was actually my last one that I got. Right there on my wrist. Have a Ghastly tattoo at the moment? Let's go. Heck yeah. I really wanted to get the whole evolution line, but for some reason I chose to get different ghost Pokemon instead that I like. Instead of just dedicating it to the whole evolution line. Because I obviously prefer Gengar as the mon out of that whole line. I still love Ghastly and Haunter, but Gengar's the homie for sure. So I chose to go with other ghost Pokemon. But there's still a lot of me that wishes I would have gotten the whole evolution line as well. Have nearly every Ghastly and variant. That's sick. That's really sick. I love that. Ooh, speaking of Gengar. I was gonna say, I was trying to get at least every English copy of Gengar. My Gengar collection, obviously, including and especially the cards, is like laughable. Compared to LEDs, but it's okay. I've got some of the big hitter Gengars in there, like the web promo and stuff. I'm very much attached to that one, but still missing quite a bit. But as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, there's a good amount of Gengars that are not cheap. Not cheap at all. Gengar is unfortunately or fortunately a bit of a fan favorite. So fortunate in the sense that I think Gengar gets a lot of love and gets a lot of stuff, but unfortunate for the people that like Gengar to an extent, because it's a lot. There's a fine line, I think. Your collection's awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a humble little collection. It seemed a lot bigger when I had it more bunched together, but then I like put it all on the shelves back there, and I was like, whoa. Okay, it's not as much as I thought, but it's still like more than the average person's Gengar collection, but yeah. The prices are so ridiculous. Like, even the regular Gengar Mimikyu Tag Team GX, isn't that like a $50 card right now, which is absolutely asinine. That's so absurd. Like, what are these times we're living in right now? Actually crazy. Change your Pokemon? Just bring my level 36 shiny Totodile. Alrighty, okay. Let's see. 200? Wait, what? No shot. Lucky my favorite's Ghastly, because not pretty much. Still went overboard. All the tops, Hudson Bandai. All is an elusive. Sample set Ghastly. Nice! Heck yeah. That's so sick. Yeah, I feel like there's still a lot of Ghastly, right? I like very loosely collect arts of Ghastly and Haunter when I like stumble upon them, but I'm not like tracking that collection or anything. And I feel like I've got like I've accumulated a decent amount without putting like a ton of effort into it. Is that a graded Pokemon Gold behind you? Yes. And I feel like I need to explain that, because I'm not really big on graded stuff. The only reason I actually have Gold and Silver graded. The only reason I have Gold and Silver graded are because those are, what just happened? Those are the two games that got me completely and utterly hooked on Pokemon. Although I am old, and my first ever Pokemon game was Yellow. I'm that old. Gold and Silver were like monumental for me in my childhood, so I decided to get them graded. I didn't get those ones graded, I bought them that way, but absolutely adore Gold and Silver. So good. Johto is my favorite region. Well, like, obviously Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, but overall, I am such a Johto stan. And yeah, Lugia comes in at a very close second for my favorite Pokemon, so. Part of why I'm doing this crazy endeavor. I really need to change the Terra type on this Iron Hands. That would require me to raid something different, and I just really don't want to. Well, it's been a long time. IB, what's up, gamer? How we doing? Good to see you. For anybody on Twitch that's confused, I'm also streaming on YouTube. The YouTubes. My chats should be joined, but they're not. It's broken. And, I haven't stumbled upon the motivation to figure out what's wrong with it, so... I'm a really good streamer, if you haven't noticed. Very professional. One might say I have my ducks in a row. I don't think we're going to pull this off. I'm not sure about there being an Umbreon in our raid party here. It seems kind of suboptimal, if you will. Broke the shield, but I don't think there's enough time left. I think we're cooked. Well? Ooh! Wow. Okay. I've been proven wrong. I'm okay with that. Enough to keep you busy for a while for the Ghastlies. Yeah, it's good to have like a nice in between, right? Like enough cards to collect, but not so overwhelming. Sweet and spicy. Let's go. That's a win. Got me an apartment now. Currently shiny hunting Dialga and Brilliant Diamond because you like pain. I'm there with you. It's fun. Congrats on getting the place, though. That's awesome. Very cool. It's always nice to have your own place. Comes with its trade-offs, obviously, but overall, it's definitely the way to go. Do 3-star raids drop Terra Shards? I need to look into that quick. Because I might just farm that really quick. Especially those with higher star ratings. I guess there's a chance. I have to use my good buddy Google really quick. I don't think I have like a great fighting type counter, but for a 3-star, probably isn't that big of a deal. If I even get into the raid. I could also just go search my map too really quick. I really need to change the Terra type on this Iron Hands. I don't want to put the work into it, but if I'm going to properly do this, I probably should. Like a fairy, flying, or psychic type. What do I have? Probably should look at that first. What trained raid-ready Pokemon do I have? Oh yeah, Azumarill's, yeah, we're chilling. Okay, we're fine. Let's go check this out really quick. Problem is I need like 12 shards or something. Not a ton. I think I can do this alone. 4-star? I should be able to solo it with a Zoomeril, right? We gonna learn today. That's for sure. You're over odds, you think? You're over the 4096 odds, you think? Mind-numbing task resetting and encountering over and over. See, I find there to be something soothing about it, though. I'm not sure. And then the reward of, like, finding the shiny that you want so bad is just so awesome. This player up about to go crazy. And it's a Heracross. I love Heracross. The belly drum into play rough just goes wild. Let's go. Catch. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. I got 3 of them. I mean, it's better than none. I'll take it as a win. Anything helps the cause. I'll see if I can find a couple more fighting type raids real quick and then see what happens from there. Ooh, it's a female too. Nice. No nickname. Be a lot cooler if it was shiny, though. It's such a good shiny. Heracross. As another one. Actually, this one's a lot closer to this fly plant. Oh, there's a few. I think I should have enough. So I'll set that as my goal for tonight. Maybe it is quite late, but it'd be really cool and satisfying to get enough Terra shards to change the Terra type on my Iron Hands to the correct one and do another raid. Oh, I would like that. Red Pink Heracross is awesome. It's so good. It's such a good color. And it, like, fits that Pokemon so well. I don't know what it is, but the pink for Heracross is just, it's just perfect. Ooh, 5-star Zoroark. Dang, and an Azul raid? Sheesh. Yo, thank you so much, gamer. What's up? What's up, party people? How we doing? Welcome on in. Yo, that's sick. Big wins. I appreciate it. Welcome on in, gamers. I am Justin or PokeDubz. I do play the TCG a fair amount. I'm very bad at it, but I've been playing for quite a while. But I do all things Pokemon. Currently shiny hunting Lugia in SoulSilver and ultimately doing Qianpao raids in Scarlet and Violet. So do everything from playing the TCG to opening the TCG to shiny hunting and video game playthroughs and stuff like that. So welcome on in. I hope you've had an awesome Sunday so far. I hope you had a good stream with Azul. What were we playing tonight? What was the deck of choice? Varsity plays Pokemon. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Oops. No. No, I needed to change my Pokemon. I'm stupid. I misclicked. I do that a lot on TCG Live as well. So if you're a big fan of misplays and stuff, be sure to drop a follow or something. Forum, what's up, gamer? How we doing? I completely sabotaged this raid. I don't even know what Pokemon was just picked by default here, but I know it's not good. Yeah, my Scizor. It's hyper trained, but it's like not. It's really not good for this battle. Oh god. Oops. I did not mean to go into this raid. I forgot to change my Pokemon, so yeah. I didn't intentionally go into this raid with a freaking Scizor. My bad. But to go into this a little bit deeper, I'm hunting Lugia in SoulSilver, 1, because it's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and 2, because I'm currently challenging myself with the task of catching shiny Lugia in every single game it's available in. And I've currently got 7 of the 12 that I need, so making some good progress. That's what we're doing over here. Oh, whoops. So I guess I have to false swipe. Better to have the shield later, I guess? So somehow pull this off? Despite choosing the entirely wrong Pokemon for this, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it as a win. At least it still happens to be one of my level 100 Pokemon, so it's not just getting like one shot. So that's the one positive. Wait. Bug? Nah, that won't help us here. Who all from the, let me know who all from the raid is heading to Worlds this week. I actually will be there. I am going to, not as a competitor. I'm not even remotely good enough to ever compete at Worlds, but I'm going as a content creator, actually. For my second year, I was in Hawaii last year as well. Oh, what am I doing? I can't do that twice. Stupid. Yes, let's go. It's getting close, though. Unfortunately, I got a false swipe there. But luckily, we're not close enough to knocking it out, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Nice. Hopefully get a few more Terra Shards from this. Four more and some bitter herba. Okay. Four more. This is a slow burning candle, isn't it? Successful shiny hunting night. 3 Frigibacks and 2 snow runs. Nice. Heck yeah. Huge wins. Let's go. What are you hunting in? That is awesome. There's a couple more over here. Scarlet, let's go. Heck yeah. Were you hunting outbreaks? We fly a little bit closer. That's awesome. Let's go with this. Yep, with some sandwiches. Let's go. Heck yeah. GG's, gamer? Three shinies in one night. Definitely can't complain with that. That's awesome. Woo! Alright, what do we got? A 3-star, what is that, a Citadel? I don't think I need to change the Pokemon, but let's do it anyway and see what happens. Oh, looks like the YouTube stream's getting choppy again for a second. It'll recover itself. It did this before. There we go. Look, Hershey's. Have a great night, and I hope the hunt goes well. Thank you so much, IB. It's good to see you as always. I hope you have a good rest of your night, and we will catch you later. Take it easy, gamer. I don't even need to belly drum here. Who am I kidding? We just play rough one time, and that's it. The question is, am I going to get any shards out of this raid? Big time question. I'll take any, because I don't need that many more. Oh. Switch 2 just makes shiny hunting much easier. I bet. Yeah, I bet. I got to try out one of my friend's Switch 2s at NAIC, actually. And I didn't shiny hunt, but I did, like, go around outbreaks and stuff, and it is night and day difference. It's crazy. 2 shards? Let's go. Better than none. Better than none shards. Whoa, it is 12:45. That's crazy. Worth it, though. I'm not just gonna dump these double raids down the drain, you know? We're gonna hang out for a little bit. So total went to your boxes. Alright, let me check. I should be getting close. I need 3 more shards. Okay, cool. Another one right over here. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy. Whoa. Not a very good Miraidon pilot. 3-star Snover, we'll take it. Easy W. I probably don't even need to pick the Azumarill, but we're just gonna do it anyway. Nothing wrong with a little overkill. Also, I totally whiffed on saying this, but thank you so much for all the follows that came from Azul's raid. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you. It means the world to me. But I am just a little creator. We're at 5,900 for that. That's crazy. Okay. There we go. Hopefully we get the 3 that we need here. Tropius has been caught. 2 Pokemon tonight? Man, Jhar, it's just your night. Getting some shinies. Are you serious? We got 2 shards? I'm 1 short? Oh my god, that's so lame. That's so lame. I need 1 Terra shard. So, I guess we find another one real quick. Might be a little tired in the morning, but it's nothing copious amounts of coffee can't fix, right? Which I'm gonna drink anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Is there another fighting one? Coffee and shards. New series idea? Let's go. I need to just go make coffee now. I think that's where we're at. Raiding and sipping, it's coffee and shards. Yes, sir. Especially coffee from Spring Hill Jack. Yeah, that stuff was good. That stuff was really good. Thank you again so much. That was super kind, and it was very good. Usually with, like, my, nicer brews like that, like I'll brew some of it up and then I'll kind of like spread it out, like I won't drink it all at once or whatever, but no, I just went like several days in a row of only drinking that and drank it all right away because it was so good. very, very good. Got their cold brew stuff in to try. Nice. I need to maybe try some cold brews. It's one thing I haven't tried a lot of is cold brew. Because despite not like being a person that's typically very warm, like I have a fan blowing on me right now, although I have a sweatshirt on, but I want to wear my cool sweatshirt. I do enjoy my cup of hot coffee, even though it makes me very warm. More caffeine, less acid? Those are both huge W's. You had me at the more caffeine. The less acid's just a nice bonus, I guess. I guess that's pretty cool, you know? I'd give it a shot. Although isn't most cold brew like just black coffee? I don't drink my coffee straight black. I do usually add like a little bit of creamer, but I also make my coffee very strong. So it's kind of just to tame it down a little bit. I don't use a lot of creamer, but no, I don't think that's true, right? Like there's cold brews that people add creamer and stuff to. You gonna creamer? Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was just not a thing. I don't know. I need more coffee. Nope, it's actually explicitly in the rules. You cannot add creamer to cold brew. It's against the law. $12 to 24 hours to brew, really? Okay. Interesting. It's crazy how much of like a project like getting really into coffee can be. The different methods of brewing and stuff. Can like be its own hobby. Add cream to cold brew all the time. Okay. Alright, so I wouldn't feel bad then. Alright, now I need to remember... I think I vaguely remember where I need to go, but I need to refresh. I don't remember the name of the town. Medali. That's the place. Yeah, it's Larry's gym. That's right. I couldn't remember the name of the city. Is that Medali? Yeah. Yippee! And you just go up to the counter, right? It's been a while since I've done it, but I have done it before. See if I can remember where the gym's at. It's right over here, yeah? Yeah! My memory sucks, but sometimes it's not so bad. You want to change your Pokemon's Terra type? Yeah, I guess. Nailed it. Fighting, yes. Okay. Pokemon you're looking to feed this to? Force feed this to my Iron Hands, please. Thank you. Nice. Terra-type's fighting. Let's go. Alright. Now, it's nearly 1 a.m., but that's totally fine. I'm gonna do at least one more raid for Genpao. I went through all that work to get this Terra type changed. I might as well try it out, right? A time or two. Gotta make it worth it. Obviously had some substantial raids on Twitch, but still have a good steady healthy number on YouTube tonight. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. It means the world, because there are literally a million other things you could be doing right now. You're choosing to be here, and I appreciate that. Nice, and we got into this one pretty quick. Shiny Dango before? Yeah, it's incredibly underwhelming. It's really one of the worst Pokemon shinies of all time. This is coming from a Gengar fan. Conkeldurr? What are we doing here? What is this? And that's the thing, right? Like, if it was just another Pokemon, sure, whatever. Like, have your terrible shiny. But for Pokemon number 1000? Come on. Like, you literally could have made him silver. Anything. Or bronze, or something. Zacian? Shiny Mega Gengar goes hard. That... Now, if Gengar's shiny was just white, like the Mega, it would be crazy good. Shiny Mega Gengar is crazy good. Love it. And like the faded transition of colors on it too. Oh. Perfect. I don't even know why they couldn't have made Gengar like the bluish that like Ghastly is. I think even that would have been good. Another one of those shinies where it's like you could have literally done anything different and it would have been fine. Waiting for my opportunity to terastallize here now. Oh, shield broken? I might not even get to terastallize. Oh, there we go. A little late for it in the battle, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I gotta shoot my shot. Nice. I'm actually a little surprised at the result of that one, I'm not gonna lie. It was an interesting team dynamic there. Alright. I've got one more in me, gamers. And my eyes are starting to get dry. All of that good stuff. And I can sense myself starting to dwindle down as far as, like, talkativity goes. That's when I know that I'm starting to finally get tired. As if I'm not yapping a bunch. So I feel like I can usually find something to yap about. But when I start running out of things to yap about, that's when it's, pretty evident. We got into that one pretty quick, too. Let's go. Will I have my trainer cards at Worlds? Yes! Actually, speaking of that, I have a big fat restock of those coming literally in the mail tomorrow. I ordered more. And they will be here, well, today. I will have a bunch with me at Worlds, for sure. Might as well go to 6K. I mean, I hate that you're not wrong. Because that wouldn't take very long. Especially if I reset right away. Or at least 5950. Yes! When I see you, I will absolutely give you one. 100%. Absolutely. I shall have them. I was going to... There was, like... Part of me a while ago wanted to get, like, a whole new art done for Worlds, but then I just ran out of time. And I was like, nah, I'll just reprint the ones that I had. Because I didn't have these at Worlds last year, so... I decided to just stick with these ones for now. Maybe next year I'll get a new art done for the cards, but... I feel like that one wouldn't have been in circulation long enough to justify getting a whole new art done. It'd have been cool, though. So excited. Which days do you plan to, like, be at the venue? I will be there, my Pokemon Center appointment is 2 o'clock on Thursday. And I plan to probably be at the... We're relatively close. Without, like... Actually, I don't know exactly where we're at. I'm not gonna lie. But I know we're not, like, super far from the convention center, so I should be there a good chunk of, like, Thursday afternoon, kind of just messing around. And then Obviously, all of Friday, because that's when the competition starts and stuff. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll just be there all day, basically. So, but I'll be there for a little bit of Thursday as well. But if you happen to, like, see me before we chat via message or something, definitely yell at me, because when I'm at events, I'm basically walking around with my brain turned off. I feel like I never see anybody. I always have to have people stop me. Ooh, salty and sweet. Good way to end the raids. Every morning from Friday to Sunday. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, awesome. Heck yeah. I will definitely be there